Hi folks, David Wilson here from Crown Toyota in Lawrence, Kansas, and I'm here today to talk to you about the all-new 2019 RAV4. If you are not aware of this, there's some big changes that are going on in today's car buying public. We are no longer as interested in traditional sedans like the Camry and the Corolla, and while those are still selling very well for Toyota, they're among the top 10 in the United States. Last year, the Toyota RAV4 in 2018 actually took over the #1 spot for all non-truck sales in the United States. So this car has been selling very well for Toyota, and that crossover small SUV segment is definitely a very competitive segment. But Toyota was not going to rest on their laurels. In keeping with their motto of Kaizen, which means continual improvement, Toyota has now come out with the 2019. All redesigned. There's a lot of new safety equipment we'll talk about today, new technology, and this beautiful, bold exterior. Let's take a look at that in particular. If you come around here to the front, one of the things we have had a lot of customers note is this bold, aggressive front end. This is very reminiscent of the Tacoma, is a comment that we're hearing a lot of. Now, as we're looking at the front of the car, you may know that Toyota, nearly all of their lineup has something called Toyota Safety Sense. That's a suite of different safety features, and Toyota has put that on almost all of their vehicles. Toyota Safety Sense has been things like dynamic radar cruise control, automatic high beams, so you don't have to constantly adjust your high beams on and off at night. It gives you a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection during the day, and that's going to keep you from having an accident. It's designed to avoid running into cars from behind, and also to keep track of pedestrians that are coming in the lane of the traffic. But also the last piece of that is what they call lane departure alert with sway warning. All of those features are using a radar sensor, which is integrated right behind this Toyota emblem. And there's also, if you look right up here, there's a little camera that's coming out of this trapezoidal opening. So all of those have been standard with Toyota, but for 2019, Toyota, again, Kaizen, they're keeping their models refreshed and continually improving. They now have Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. So what does 2.0 have that the original Safety Sense does not? Well, the first is your radar cruise control is now a full speed radar cruise control. And along with that, the lane departure alert will not only warn you when you're going in and out of your lane, it has some additional feature called lane trace assist, which is designed to keep you right smack dab in the middle of your lane when the radar cruise control is on. You also have an additional feature called road sign assist. So this car will actually read road signs. That's right. If you come up to a stop sign or a yield sign is ahead, those signs will actually be projected right there on your dash. And also the speed limit, that will be projected on the dash. So Toyota's come out with a lot of cool new things for Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. Let's come back this way and talk a little bit about what Toyota has done with the all-wheel drive system. So the hybrid version is one that's not out yet. That will be coming out sometime in the spring, and that does have a different all-wheel drive system where you have an electric motor that is paired to the front axle as well as the rear axle. But last year we all had electronic on-demand for the all-wheel drive. This year, Toyota has added something new on this trim level, which is the Limited, as well as the Adventure model, which is Toyota's more outdoorsy, adventure-oriented model. And that is an all-wheel drive system that Toyota calls dynamic torque vectoring. So dynamic torque vectoring will mean that the power can be sent to the rear axle, but it also can be proportioned 50-50 over to one side or the other for increased traction. And that's going to come in handy when you're doing a little light off-roading, but it's really designed more for the performance of the car. So when we take this Limited out on a test drive, you would see that the performance going around those corners is really going to be greatly enhanced. Come on back with me a little bit more. The other thing that is new on this vehicle is last year Toyota had a 6-speed transmission, okay, which was a great drivetrain in the vehicle, but now they have upgraded it to an 8-speed transmission. What that's going to mean for the customers is you do have a smoother ride now, that you're not going to feel the shift points as much. But the big change is that has increased the fuel economy. Just like happened when the new body style Camry came out, the horsepower and torque went up, but the fuel economy also went up. That has happened with the new 2019 RAV4 as well. Thanks to that 8-speed transmission, you now have 4 miles to the gallon better combined fuel economy and 5 miles to the gallon better in this all-wheel drive out on the highway. Now, this particular model has something that we call the technology package. So normally when you have a smart key with a push-button start, you can go up to the front door and it will unlock automatically, just like last year. Well, this year they've taken something from the Platinum trim level of the RAV4 and they've added it here to the Limited, which is you can open the rear doors by grabbing, if your hands are full, you can grab the rear passenger doors as well. Also with the technology package, you have something that I really like, which is an easy open foot activated liftgate. So I'm going to demonstrate this for you. You can see what it's like. This is also a height controlled or a height adjustable liftgate. So when that key's in your pocket, all you do is kick underneath there and the liftgate goes up. So pretty cool stuff. Again, that's all part of the technology package. And as you can see back here, there is a lot of space in this vehicle. Dimensions-wise, there is not a lot that has changed on the RAV4. The overall length is actually about the same, maybe even about an inch shorter, but the wheelbase is 1 inch longer. That's going to help out with your smooth ride out on the highway, having a little longer wheelbase. There's about the same amount of storage space back here as there was last year. But the main change is this vehicle is about an inch wider, which means you're going to have a little bit more room to breathe on the inside. And you'll see that change on a few areas, like the center console is a little bit wider. You know, we Americans like to have places to put all of our stuff, so that extra space will definitely come in handy. The other big change is this car has about 2 more inches of ground clearance than last year's body style. So let's take a look around here on the interior of the vehicle. Come with me. This vehicle has another package in addition to the technology package. It's called the weather package. So if you take a look right here, this car has not only heated seats, but it also has perforations in the leather. So that means that you've got cooled seats. And again, that package is available on the Adventure model and the Limited, cooled seats. You also would have a heated steering wheel with the cold weather package. And it also would include things like rain sensing wipers. So again, those are an upgrade that you can get. The rain sensing wipers, the heated steering wheel, and this beautiful perforated leather. Now I'm going to start this vehicle so you can check out a few of the cool new tech features in this vehicle. This one has a premium JBL sound system, which is available. And it also has a new feature for all of you iPhone users. It is equipped for the first time now with Apple CarPlay. When you plug it in with your lightning cord, you'll notice it takes about 5 seconds and the Apple CarPlay comes right up here on the screen. So now what I can do is listen to all of my music. I can look through my text messages and play podcasts. I even have the ability to get Google Maps right here in my car. And again, all you have to do is plug it right in, nothing to pair, works great. Now the technology package here also would include this Qi wireless charging port. So wireless charging can happen with a compatible phone just by setting your phone right here. Toyota has also redone everything on the dash here, but one of the things that I like is the dual climate control have these nice, big, easy to grab knobs that are rubberized. So this makes it really easy when you're driving along. You can just reach over and control that on the fly without taking your hands off the road. All of these RAV4s now as well are equipped with Wi-Fi capabilities through Toyota Service Connect, and that's a free trial for 6 months. And you can also get, even on a basic LE RAV4, you can get navigation not only through CarPlay, but through Scout GPS Link app as well. One more thing I want to show you, if you can swing the camera around here to check this out. This is probably my favorite thing on the new RAV4, is when you are driving down the road and you have your rear view mirror going, there is actually in this package a panoramic rear view mirror. So all you do is flip that and you've got a nice big color display, and that will actually be driving along. You'll see cars behind you in that display. This can all be customized, and then if you want your traditional view back to the analog rear view mirror, you just flip it back like that. So of course, all of the RAV4s come with standard Toyota Care, which is 2 years or 25,000 miles of free maintenance, and that's good at any Toyota dealership nationwide. If you're interested in one of these 2019 RAV4s, make sure you come see us here at Crown Toyota. Ask for David Wilson, and I'd be glad to assist you. Thanks, and have a great day.